a beginner hiker's mistake of thinking you're on a trail that you are not on. Good morning. So as is usually the case, I am up before Nicole. She loves her sleep. I've always been more of a early bird. So I believe, no, we're right here. It's our campground. This was the lake we walked around yesterday, I believe. And here's where we're trying to get. The observation tower. Highest point in West Virginia. 4,863 feet. And I believe when we come out of this place, we'll leave here via Route 33. And there's a bunch of hiking trails too throughout here. Well, that's cool. I have a general idea of where I'm going. And I think it's pronounced Monongahela.
Close enough.
Monongahela. Oh boy, guess what?
No.
Nicole's awake. She's preparing our food. Some spiced tomatoes. Nicole and I are feeling pretty salty and pretty dumb. It turns out the produce that we bought at this Buckhannon, West Virginia little farmer's market, which was right next to a Walmart. It looks like, so I didn't realize at the time, but all the plums we bought have stickers on them.
This tomato had a sticker on it. I just rubbed off the residue of the sticker.
Nicole was just rinsing off these tomatoes, and there's clearly like a little round spot where there used to be a sticker there. We got scammed. Connor would be proud. I think there's a show on Netflix called Scam City or Scam something, and there's this British host named Connor, and he's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. So Connor, you'd be proud. We got scammed at the local farmers market. Who would have thought? That's the art of the scam. Good scam artists. Buying shit probably from Walmart and just reselling it across the street, pretending to be a farmer's market. Well, it wasn't a whole market, it was just a single vendor, but it was still salty, but I learned. So it is a beautiful day for a hike.
We didn't get a storm last night. We thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah, no storm, so that was pretty awesome. The campground host was nice enough to come by and let me take a picture of the local trail map, because I'm not able to buy one because she said that the service that typically does that is shut down right now. So she was nice enough to let me take a picture. And we are here at Spruce Knob Lake Campground, and we are trying to go here. So we are thinking of just going straight to the lookout tower, which is the highest point in West Virginia, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, we're about to be at the highest point in West Virginia, but this is gonna be a beautiful day. It's it's nice and cool in the shade. In the sun, it's not too bad either. Some other really awesome news is our noisy ratchet neighbors left. They were so loud.
They were obnoxious.
They're definitely some of the most inconsiderate camping neighbors I've ever had. Very rude. Oh, there goes the campground host. She's super awesome. But yeah, they were pretty loud, but you know, I wasn't too upset because it's whatever.
I mean, when you have like 8 kids, I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes.
And we got lucky.
Probably get kicked out of places all over the place.
Right, and we got lucky. We just strolled in here thinking it was no reservations when it was reservations. And there was one spot open and we got it. Can't complain too much about our situation.
Dry wood.
So much good dry wood out here.
Look at all this. Didn't need to buy firewood at all.
Now this is a forest. All right, so we found the trailhead.
We got another sign up here. Let's check it out. There's a sticker, "You are here." Okay, so we're gonna go up this one, down this one, back down, and then go up this way, and all the way down here, and all the way up here.
I'm following my good friend Eric's advice. He's an experienced scout leader and hiker, and I'm putting a piece of duct tape around my blister that is starting to reform. We're gonna see how it holds up. All right, we're getting on what we're pretty sure is the Alleghany Mountain Trail. Very green and full of big flies. Why are we walking down? And this time, instead of wearing my big leather boots, I'm just wearing normal gym shoes because I have yet to get some trail runners. And it's just nice and woodsy out here. Nice and peaceful. Hear the birds going. The smell of the air is just smells like a forest. It's awesome. Yeah, at certain parts of some of these trails, you gotta pass over small streams or something. And if you're not equipped with the right boots, and just take your time and make sure you stay dry. But yeah, it is just the woods out here. This is the forest. Well, that's something that I just got to do that I've always wanted to do. You know when you're coming along a path and you notice that like the bridge is out? Oh, but someone happened to build this alternate route across the stream? That was us. One of the things that I really enjoy the most about these hikes is slipping. One of my favorite aspects about these hikes is that all the trails are different and they're unique to their own terrain. For example, we were just hiking in Colorado a couple weeks ago, and the trail itself was very rocky and dusty because we were in the Rocky Mountains. And right now we're in the low Appalachians, the high hills of West Virginia, and everything is just super foresty and green and woodsy with huge flies. Huge flies. But it's absolutely beautiful out here. And it's very emotionally rewarding to make it out here. We out here. Low mountain prairie. There's a little valley prairie or valley meadow. Perhaps it's called a meadow. There was a questionable looking area, very muddy, and I just tried stepping in it with my typical gym shoe, and it got stuck in there, and now my freaking sock is all muddy and wet. So, what? There's another little gully, another little creek right here that I almost just stepped in, so be careful. Going for it. So we decided to go up the creek a little bit and cross it, kind of make our own path. We got around that obstacle. We were about to turn around and go back, but we did it. Blue. Yeah, this trail is not nearly as maintained as the one that we just went to, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Looks like some old fungi growing off of a rock. So it's pretty disappointing, but we had to turn around and go back the way we came because I happened to notice a sign, a trail sign. It said we were on a different trail than I thought we were on. To play it safe, we're just gonna turn around and go back to the road and get up to the observation tower. Maybe we're just inexperienced, or maybe these trails are not well marked, because we've been following blue tags, which we thought equated to the blue trail on the map that we were using, that the campground host let me take a picture of. But now it looks like the blue trail is the yellow trail on that map, so I don't know, maybe I'm just inexperienced and I don't know what I'm doing enough yet. But we just got a real-time example of a beginner hiker's mistake of thinking you're on a trail that you are not on. So we thought we were on a trail, a specific trail, because we kept seeing the blue tags along the trail. So I thought that was the blue trail on the map that our campground host let me take a picture of. But I eventually come to a sign and it tells me I'm on a trail that is yellow on the map that the campground host gave me. Thanks, babe. In either way, in these situations, first things first, don't panic. Just try to get your bearings, but just don't panic. Once you start panicking, that's when it all goes downhill. Thanks, babe. Nicole's up ahead, calling out the obstacles as I record video, so I don't fall down again or lose my shoe again. Whew. Oh my God. Huh. So after a long uphill, we made it back to the road. Whew, the end of that trail is. Whew. Time to go back to the campsite and drive to the observation tower. So this is where Nicole and I first started the trail. We're like, I'm not sure if I wasn't sure if I could read a map or not, or it's not very well marked. Not very well marked, right?
It's not.
This is clearly Big Run Trail. Oh, a trail that we wanted to go on. The reason we didn't go there is because we saw a gate, so it kind of discouraged us from going. Little did I know, we have more trails to see. More trails out there in the beautiful US of A. Air out those pits, babe.
Hey.